Sports Extra presented by Toyota. So we're going to talk about an array of sports topics right now. However, it could go off the rails because I've got a special treat for you. The Morning Men are joining us now on Sunday night Sports Extra. That's right. The guys from SiriusXM's Mad Dog Sports Radio are in studio. Joining me now, Cohen and Mike Babchik. What's up? The Morning Men.
There's a reason we're on TV now, not on radio. You have to look.
Not on radio, Babs. You have to look around, say hi to the audience.
This one, which one? This one?
That one right now.
Leave.
Okay, all right, this one. All right, which one?
Are you guys okay working at night? Because I know you guys are on 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. every morning on Mad Dog Sports Radio.
I'm just not okay working with him. Whatever the time of day is.
I'm just happy to be employed, frankly. So, I mean, I don't know if they're upset that I didn't wear a tie or not. I want to go more cash.
My biggest question, and I'm going to ask you this, Evan, does Babs dress like this each morning for Morning Men?
Every day. You don't.
Really?
I mean, you're a part of the show. You've been on the show many times. This is not how he normally looks, Tina?
I have been a guest on Morning Men a couple of times. I even had a chance to fill in for you guys several times with Linda Cohen.
I'm sorry.
Well, they called.
Sorry about that.
It was a good time. Yeah. They called us the Morning Women, which was very cool when your callers called in. But you guys, here's my big question. How I struggle with this on Good Day New York. How do you guys follow sports at night? When you're on, you're up and prepping 5 a.m., you're on the air at 6 a.m. What is your method?
I'll let Mike answer that, considering only one of two of us follow sports.
Yeah, I just go to bed, and I just allow Evan to watch all the games, pay attention, take the notes, and I react. I'm like the reactor. That's what I do.
You just react to what Evan says.
When Evan goes, hey, this team won, Kawhi Leonard hits a last-second shot, I go, wow! That's usually my big line.
He learns for the first time while we're on the air.
Well, there you are. You're informing. You're going beyond, above and beyond.
Yeah.
And of course, this is Evan's second time on Sports Extra. You joined me. We chatted a little bit about NBA from you also work at NBA radio as well on SiriusXM. NBA Finals. So now it's all set. The Toronto Raptors, a Canadian team, first time ever in the finals. Babs, should I ask you your thoughts on them against the Warriors in 7? What do you think?
I'm not here to do that. I'm going to pass on that. I'd rather we don't even talk about the NBA Finals.
Well, how about Tina and I just talk about the NBA Finals, and maybe we just leave you out. So I actually picked this before the season. Believe it or not, I had the Warriors and the Raptors before the season. I thought Kawhi Leonard was going to have a monster year this year. But can I give a warning to Knicks fans? Because I'm already starting to see it. Yeah, I'm already starting to see it. Here's what's happening. So the Knicks fans are looking at this and saying, this is going to be great. The Warriors will win the NBA championship. Durant won't play, exactly, and then it'll end up on the Knicks. So the Knicks fans had this mentality that they lost out on Zion Williamson. Well, you didn't lose Zion Williamson. He was never on your team.
Right.
So don't put Kevin Durant in a Knicks uniform, Tina, prior to this actually happening. So yes, the finals may play a role in all of this, but you got to relax. He's not on the team yet.
But he will be.
Because
right after the Warriors beat the Raptors in 5, I'll be the first to tweet at Babchik. I'm going to tweet at Kevin Durant, and I know he looks because he's got a lot of feelings. He's a little sensitive. He's got the burner accounts. And I'm going to say, hey, man, they won without you. They don't need you.
Yeah, because he wouldn't have known that. He wouldn't have known that. He wouldn't have known that before.
I'll buy you a hot dog and a Knish. Come to New York where you're needed, and he'll come.
So
by the way, based on your breath, it smells like you've had a hot dog and Knish already today.
Some garlic knots, actually. It's delicious.
Babs, so I should ask you then, do you have the insight? Because there's a lot of rumors now about him going to the Clippers, Durant, the Clippers. What are your sources telling you?
You know, I'm not hearing that because nobody's talking to me about that. Nobody talks to me. Now, I didn't hear that. I think he's coming. My sources in New York, marinara and fettuccine Alfredo, I love. He's coming to New York. In fact, I guarantee it.
Okay, wait, Tina, I got to ask you a question.
Okay.
Why
I'm getting interviewed on my own show.
Why is it so obvious and such a given that he's going to leave the Warriors? Look at the way that team is. And I understand that we're going to look at it and say, oh, well, they can win without him. But you tell me, why would you leave that team?
I think that he's sick of the narrative that he jumped on that 73-win team, that it's easy for him to win those championships, even though he won the MVP twice in the NBA Finals when he was with them. And now he wants to establish his own legacy in a guy that now they're going to follow me. Because it was Steph's team. Frankly, I still think it is. It was always Steph's team, as well as Durant played. So now it'll be his team, but I also think he's thinking like LeBron. He's trying to establish his business acumen. Why am I talking? You guys are my guests.
No, this is why. This is why you're part of our show. When Morning Women is part of the show.
The Morning Women. That's the Morning Women version.
But
you guys are making it seem like
New York.
But Babs, you and Tina are making it seem like he's not successful business-wise because he's in the Bay.
I know he already is. His shows are already on TV. The boardroom. He's got the digital format.
And there's so few athletes that can come to New York and handle it perfectly. Not everybody's Derek Jeter.
I'm concerned about him with the media. And I love the Knicks beat writers. I think they're great guys. I mean, there's a lot of different ones from when I covered the team with MSG. But
Is that like a humble brag? You don't need to do that. This is your show.
Hanging out with beat writers, though? Yeah.
I mean, knowing guys that wear their pants too tight, that's not...
They love free food.
But they don't write the headlines. They don't write the back page. How is Durant going to handle that if they're not winning out of the gate? That makes me nervous.
But to be fair, to your point, you just said that the moment he got there, he was covered because the narrative of the 73-9 team. So maybe he's been already covered kind of like New York. Like the way we're going to cover him here, is it going to be that dissimilar to the way he was covered there? And there's one thing. Nationally, he's now disliked. If he comes here, he's not as disliked.
I think he'll be worshipped.
Right.
If he chooses New York, because a lot of guys,
until he doesn't play well.
chose New York. He actually treated the media great. Same thing. Carmelo was under. I mean, they gave him hell.
Enough of the sports already. All right. We got a big event coming up next week.
Okay,
what are we doing?
Here we go. FAL Con. This is the 3rd annual FAL Con.
Fourth
annual FAL Con. So you guys are having, when is it? It's this Saturday, June 2nd.
This is where he comes in, June 1st.
June 1st, Saturday, at a place called Habanero Blues in New York City. It's going to be a great time. Everyone comes out. We have fun. I wear a onesie who, your guy in the back said, do I really have to show a picture of you in your underwear?
Should we look at pictures of the last,
We're trying to have people show up to this.
I think it's great.
There's a lot of people that actually...
That's a beautiful picture of all you guys. Steve Torrey there, of course.
Andrew Goldberg, our producer.
Look at that. Look at that. I mean, and
so is that a wrestling onesie, or what exactly is that called, Babs?
I'm not really sure. I call that pajamas. All right, that's my sleeping wear.
Saturday is what it's called.
That's a Saturday. As you see, I might trim the underarm hair this year. I'm considering
swimsuit
it.
models?
That's Camille Kostic. We found her.
Yeah,
and by that, I mean she came on our show, and then she became a Sports Illustrated swimsuit cover girl. She's wonderful. One of the nicest people around. She's been at our event.
Right.
And we have, look at that.
How can people get tickets, though? How can people get tickets?
Just go to, Babs, go ahead.
Free event. RSVP, SiriusXM.com/FalCon 2019. And all the fouls, all the fans of the show will come on down.
For those that might not listen to you guys, maybe they don't have SiriusXM.
Shocking. There are people that don't listen to us. Wow.
That's most people here. Raise your hand if you haven't listened. Everybody's raising their hand.
Did anybody hear Howard on Wednesday? It was great. Oh, sorry.
That's right, Howard. He works down the hall from them. They work down the hall. So the origin of FAL, all of your followers, maybe you'll lead us into it. We can hear a little bit. This does go back to Mad Dog.
Basically, it's Christopher Mad Dog Russo. It's his channel. He's a sports broadcasting icon.
Sure.
And like a lot of times, Dog messed up a name.
So let's take a listen to what happened when he was trying to get Steve Phillips on the phone as a guest. And this is the origin of the FALs.
I'm sorry, Phillips. Who's Phillips? Steve Phillips is with us. Okay, I wasn't sure. I thought that. And Mr. Phillips is downstairs. Steven, how are you, Fal? What's going on today? How are you, Fal?
How you doing, Fal?
Yeah.
Hey, Fal. Say something funny, Tina. Let's go.
So then how quickly did all of your followers start calling themselves Fals?
It was unbelievable because we have all of these wonderful people that listen and participate in the show, and they just said, hey, Fal. And then it was like literally recently we just decided, all right, that'll be fans and listeners. It actually kind of makes sense.
Oh, my gosh, that does. I didn't even realize you guys called it that.
We didn't either.
We didn't ever thought of a meaning to it. We just figured this is great, but right away, people called, hey, Fal, how you doing, Fal? What's going on, Fal? And now you got FalCon.
The FalCon. The 4th annual FalCon. This Saturday, June 1st, hang out with Evan and Babs. There you go. The Morning Men on a Sunday night show.
What were you just trying to do?
I'm just trying to show off my physique a little bit.
You don't have a physique.
We'll see it.
Don't we have more time? Right? We got the whole rest of the show.
By the way, you better be there Saturday.
Okay, I'm going to try to come. Definitely. Might have.
And you too, whoever's watching right now.
Come on out. We'll all hang out together, live and in person, Saturday afternoon. You got Morning Men, Sunday Night Sports Extra. We'll hang out on a Saturday afternoon.
Looking forward to it.
To Sports 24/7. All right, thank you guys for showing up.
Thank you.
I will have a great week, and I'll see you guys next Saturday.
Thank you.
And Sports Extra will be right back after this.